Hello everyone and welcome back to Troublesome Trucks and Crash City. This is the third installment and today it's another free-for-all. We got Hank, Molly, Ferdinand, Arthur, Luke, Charlie, Donald, and Proteus. Everyone's competing for themselves. Ferdinand and Donald will be competing without their tenders, and Molly and Hank will be competing without their engines. Best of 7 rounds. You got 8 engines. Let's see who will last the longest. Round 1 coming up. Just to know, we're going to be alternating engines for who goes first and last out of the starting gate. And some of the engines will be pretty loud, like Charlie and Hank. Kind of Molly's tender, so might be a little hard to hear me, but anyway, we're going to start them off with Charlie, Hank, Molly's tender, Donald, Luke, Proteus, Arthur, and Ferdinand. Oh, Luke gets taken out. But even though he's still down, he takes out Proteus, blocks up Arthur. Arthur's still trying to go. He gets pushed onto the track. Ferdinand takes out Donald. Ferdinand's still trying to go. He's kind of off. Arthur's blocking the track. Luke is partially blocking the track. Molly's tender is pushing Hank's tender, and Hank's tender is pushing Charlie. Oh, Hank's tender is in trouble. Ferdinand finally falls off. Charlie's derailed. Oh, and Molly's tender is still trying to push her way through, and Charlie's down. We're going to have to give that round to Molly's tender. Well done. Wow, mass confusion. Absolute mass confusion at the cross track. That's why we call it Crash City. Everyone's down, making a whole bunch of racket. But, yeah, get them set up for round 2. Can someone call the breakdown train? Alright, so Molly's tender got 1 point, and so for round 2, Ferdinand's going to start it, followed by Donald, Luke, Hank's broken, oh there he goes, Proteus, Charlie, Molly's tender, and Arthur. Luke's pushing on Donald. Luke was kind of slow in the first round. Oh, Charlie knocked Donald off balance. Oh, Luke, it's a huge calamity. Ferdinand's partially on the track. His front wheels are slightly derailed. Hank's tender is kind of holding him up. Here comes Arthur. Oh, Ferdinand's going to half on the track and half off. What'll happen with Arthur? Kablamo! And push him off and trying to go the wrong way. There, so Arthur gets a point. He was the last one out of the starting line, and last one to survive, so there's Arthur's point. Get him set up for round 3. Still mass carnage. Starting off, round 3 will be Luke, Arthur, Proteus, Hank tender, Charlie, Donald, Ferdinand, Donald's going pretty slow, and Molly's tender. Oh, Arthur, Proteus, and okay. There's just the list is shorter to say who is still going. That's Luke, Arthur. Proteus is hung up on Hank's tender. I'm not sure quite how that happened. Change the point. Luke's gonna hit Ferdinand. Arthur is slowly making his way around. I don't think they're going to be able to free Hank's tender or Proteus, but they're going to try. Luke goes, and Arthur. And they're stuck. Since Arthur is at the back, he was the last one moving, so Arthur gets a 2nd point on the board. Doing pretty good so far. Will anyone be able to take him? Will anyone be able to catch up? Find out in round 4. Alright, leading off round 4, it's gonna be Donald, Proteus, Molly's tender, Luke, Hank's tender, Arthur, Ferdinand, and Charlie. Oh, Proteus is derailed. Oh, Molly's tender is now in trouble. Lucan collides with Ferdinand. Oh, Molly's tender is back on. Luke's now in trouble. He's half on, half off. Arthur hits Molly's tender. Oh, they collide. Hank's tender is struggling to push Luke. Oh, Arthur gets himself back on. He switched tracks. What the heck? Oh, Charlie knocks Molly's tender down. Here comes Charlie to help push Luke. And Hank's tender. Oh, will Luke fix himself? Oh, no, he doesn't. I'm sorry, the points are stuck. But Charlie and Hank is trying to push Hank's tender, but stuck. Donald and Arthur are gonna hit him, T-bone him, and it's Arthur. Wow, Arthur just cannot be stopped. 3 rounds in a row. If he wins one more round, then there's for sure no stopping him, since he'll won over half. But so let's see what anyone can do about it. Round 5, we're going to go with Luke, Ferdinand, Charlie, Proteus, Arthur, Donald, Hank's tender, and Molly. Oh, Ferdinand's caught up with Arthur, but he's freed. Donald's down. Charlie takes out, that's Hank's tender. Proteus, Arthur helps Proteus take out Molly's tender. Oh, Arthur pulls over Ferdinand. Charlie and Luke are going to collide. Luke's down. Charlie's in peril. Proteus is pushing him. His front wheel's starting to derail. Arthur's on his way. Well, to push him. What's going to happen? Charlie's down. Proteus is out. Are you kidding me, Arthur? This has to be rigged. I saw this on Toy Stew back in the day. Arthur, 4 points in a row. This has to be a record. Are you kidding me, Arthur? Unbelievable. All right, round 6. Can Arthur maintain this record? Now, not only does he have a spotless record, he's getting a world record of staying on the tracks. Let's see if he can keep it up. Let's go. All right, leading off, I'm not sure who. We're just going to go with Ferdinand, Hank's tender, Proteus, Arthur, Molly's tender, Donald, Charlie, and Luke. Oh, Arthur's off right away with Ferdinand and Molly's tender. Proteus pushing Hank's tender, and Luke and Charlie is starting to catch up with Donald. Proteus is now in a bit of a bind. He's squeezing by. Luke's just stuck. I'm not sure why. Oh, Proteus takes out Charlie. Luke's switch wasn't turned on all the way. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Here he goes. Oh, he's trying to take out Hank's tender. They're all locked up. Donald's on his way. Any day yet. Donald, I think his battery's a little low, but yeah. Here he goes, and boom. It's a complete logjam. Luke stuck on the back of Hank's tender. Proteus and Donald trying to push Luke over. He's holding firm. So we're just going to call Donald the winner of that round. And last round, let's see if anyone else can get a point on the word, or Donald or Molly or Arthur can get another point. What's going to happen? Wait and see. Let's go. Who's going to win the 7th and final round? And we're going to have Proteus go, followed by Arthur, Charlie, Luke, Donald, Ferdinand, Molly's tender, and Hank's tender. Oh, Donald hits Arthur. Oh, he's down. Donald's front wheels are off. Molly and Ferdinand are down. Charlie and Luke have derailed Hank's tender. Proteus is rounding the bend. He's going to crash into the tender. Oh, he and Donald are in trouble. Proteus is struggling. Donald is half tipped over. Luke and Charlie going around. Luke pushing Charlie around the bend. Pushing can be dangerous. Hope they know that. Hit Proteus. Proteus is down. So Donald, get back on. Oh, Luke's front wheels are off. There goes Charlie. He's pushing Donald. They're both stuck. Yeah. I think we're gonna, not sure who won. I think Luke was at the back, but they're both still kind of rolling, so I'm gonna be nice and both give them 1 point. 1 point for Luke and 1 point for Charlie. Look in meet in the winner circle and find out who's won, though I think it should be obvious. There you have it. The winner is Arthur with a total of 4 points. Luke was able to manage. Luke and Charlie tied, so I decided to give them both 1 point. Molly's Tender won the first round, so got 1 point, and Donald managed to get 1 win. 1 total win, but Proteus, Ferdinand, and Hank, even though they did their best, they still couldn't quite get a point. But they they had fun. But anyway, so there you have it. Winner Arthur won 4 rounds. Not sure. So from the LMS, spotless record and a record for staying on the track. I'm not sure if any engine will top that, because that's over half points, half the round, so we'll see. Tune in to the next episode of Crash City. This is Troublesome Chucks saying thank you for watching, and goodbye.